is a trainer.
This is the sound of a train.
It's a trainer.
Yo, what's up people? One fam. This is Atreyu. Now this blog, this is about Cassidy and Dizaster. We've all seen it, we've all seen the blogs, we've all seen the interviews, we've seen the battle, we've seen the rematch, we've seen the post-match talk and all that shit, and the reaction and the recaps, we've seen all that shit. So now what really happened? How did it go down? What's the repercussions and what happened because of that? What is the aftermath and the outcome? 3-zip to fucking Cassidy. What the hell is going on in this motherfucker? 3-zip 2-1 at the most. If Diz got a round, he got the second round. But he didn't get that to me. Cassidy got the first round. He just put the icing on the cake with the impersonation. Even Dizaster himself said, well, the only good thing he done was when he was talking, when he was trying to beat me, or whatever the fuck he said. But yo, that's what happened in the first round, man. The only thing worth talking about in the first round was Cassidy and Cassidy's impersonation. Second round, like I said, was more debatable. If someone said Dizaster won that round, I'll be fine with that. But I still gave it to Cassidy. Third round, default goes to Cassidy. Dizaster slipped. Cassidy just put the final nail in the coffin. And that's why he won. And this is why this is scaring me right now. This is scary shit. This is scary shit. And I'll tell you why it's scary shit. Because people still say, well, he basic bars, generic bars, outdated bars. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. He did have some outdated bars, some corny bars. Heard similar stuff before like it, and it ain't really punching or hitting like that. Yes, I give it to you. Oh, and Diz was off. Diz was off. Yes, I give it to you. Why was Diz off? Diz was off because he wasn't expecting what Cassidy came with, first of all. That's why he was off. Second of all, let me just put all this whole shit to rest. Alright, bars, basic bars, generic bars, outdated bars and all this shit. Everyone has outdated bars. Everyone has generic bars and basic bars. For example, certain rappers that you love, they are known for not having bars. Goods is known for not having bars, but he has swag. Hitman Holler is known for not being bar heavy, but he has performance. Everyone from Clips to Daylight to Luck to Mook are known for having some questionable or boring or basic bars. Yes, they're known for being lyrical at times. Yes, especially people like Daylight and all of that. But these people are people that shine in other things. Alright? But this is what makes Cassidy not having bars so much of a problem and a threat, and it's scaring me. When Hitman Holler doesn't perform, he loses. Because when you're a battle rapper and you have a certain skill that makes you special, all the top tier cats that we listen to and we're fans of, they're there because they have something different that other people don't have, and they in turn, in fact, influence other rappers and other people to incorporate that and be like them. Conceited has influenced so much people. All these rappers have influenced. You can see certain rappers, the way they move and the way they talk, they're influenced by what we call the top tier people, or certain people in particular. Now, this is the problem, because when your skill is something like performance, or bars or energy or aggression. For instance, if Hitman Holler has bars on par with someone else's bars, but he's performing, he wins the battle. If he has bars on par with someone else's bars and he does not perform, hold on a minute, he didn't even perform. Hold on a minute, his bars ain't the strongest anyway. No, he lost. Briz Rothstein, my favourite PG rapper, the people's choice, the MVP. Well, the MVP to me is Mr. Wavy, but my favourite is Briz Rothstein. If he doesn't come with his aggression and ruthlessness and all that sort of shit, like he did against T-Top, he didn't come with it the whole way through and he lost. Certain people have a skill set, and when you don't come with that skill set, you lose. So now, what's Cassidy's skill set? His skill set is he has basic bars. You not hearing what I'm saying? His skill set is that he can deliver basic, generic, dated bars in a certain way to still entertain the audience and still make the opponent look shit. This is the problem scaring me right now. No one else scares me. No one else can do it. The only thing that made him beat Dizaster, sweep him aside, was that he's the only person on the planet that can do that. He's the only person that can be Cassidy. The way he looks at you, looks at the camera like he makes the person feel like, yo, you ain't shit. And you know what? I'm so much better than you. I don't even have to say anything that's hot. I'll just tell you ain't shit. And that's the truth. You can do you can do all that shit if you want, but you know what? You ain't shit. And then the crowd will love it, and then it's gonna be like, oh, Cassidy's styled on that fool. And that's the problem. So when he goes against Clips, when he goes against Arsenal, when he goes against Con, when he goes against Mook, when he goes against these people and he wins, don't say shit. You're only gonna say, well, Clips, he kind of fucked up in the second round because he choked. Psych, I lied, nigga. Like, oh yeah, well, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did beat Con, but Conceited weren't really prepared. Or there's always gonna be an excuse. So what I'm saying is, he's gonna be the GOAT. I'm sorry, you can't take 12 years out and come back and do what he's done. And he's the one who laid not most of the foundations in terms of the whole culture, but he had such a big impact back in the day, and no one can deny his impact on the battleship. For him to take 12 years out and come back, you know how long ago that was? 2002, 2004. You know how long ago that was? What's going on, motherfucker? This guy won the World Cup for Brazil. Ronaldo, Bracanato goal, Brazil. He won the World Cup for Brazil in 2002. Now, I know him as the best player ever to me, and the teenagers that I mentor, the 13, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, that I'm a mentor for them, you know what they know him as? The old fat guy. That's what they know what bloody Ronaldo as. I'm about to switch up in this motherfucker. Anyway, they know Ronaldo as the fat guy with the buck teeth. I'm like, what? He's the best ever. 2002. These fucking people was born in 2002. They're born in 2000. You know what else was happening in 2002? The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania. That happened in 2002. Wrestling's past versus wrestling's future. According to JR. The Rock was wrestling's future in 2002. Now look at him, the only veteran from the Attitude Era that can still go. So what I'm saying is, For someone to spend so much time on the sidelines watching and to come back and be so comfortable and display, not always have hard hitting bars, but display all the skills that you need, whether it's wordplay and metaphors and flow and delivery and aggression and bars. He displayed all of that and he looked comfortable. When Nuke came back, he wasn't looking so comfortable. He had people leaving the building against Iron Solomon. When Lux came back, he wasn't looking so comfortable. I admit, he delivered the best round ever. But he choked, goddammit. He choked and he wasn't as polished as he was against later rappers. So what I'm saying is, and they had a longer period, and there's two differences. They had a longer period. I mean, Cassidy had a longer period out. And he was more comfortable when he came back. And this is a problem. And he brushed aside Dizaster. Dizaster, okay, look, he was off his game. But you got to check why. But you also, he's off his game. But he's someone who's been all around. Been on every fucking platform and league. He's just done Total Slaughter. He's been on DJ Black. He's been in all this shit. Been around the world. And he's active right now. Been on the grind time. There was a period where I fucking hated Dizaster so much. I wanted someone to just kill him. Because he was just killing everyone in the battle. And I was thinking, what the fuck is this Arab beating everyone for? Where the fuck, where is it all these, he can't be beating all these black rappers. This is pissing me off. Why is this Arab doing this? We need to get rid of him. Somehow, some way, by any means necessary. But anyway, so I hated Dizaster. There was a period in time when no one was fucking with Dizaster, no matter what you say. I hated Cassidy back in the day. I don't like punchline rappers when I'm listening to music. I like people like Tupac. I like people that had militancy and revolution in their music, that are saying something, not soft, but are saying something. But then you got punchline rappers. So you got some rappers that their content is the same, but the way they lyrically mix words and the way they put it together in creative ways with punchlines and all that, that's what they're known for. I wasn't really into that shit. I was like, your content can't be the same, but you're just saying the same shit in different ways. I don't listen to music for that. I like to go people with different content. So like a Cassidy, whoever you like, Cassidy, Fab, fucking them man Clips, or whoever you want, even up till today with the Drake and Lil Wayne's and all that. Whether it's street shit, I'm a gangster. Hoe shit, I'm fucking hoes. I'm getting money. I'm come from the hood. Apart from that, yeah, money and success. I don't know if I said that, I can't remember. But apart from that, what are they talking about? Oh, and I'm the best rapper. Apart from all that, they ain't talk about nothing. But because they lyrically mix and do this and that, yo, they're creative. But I won't listen to that. So I hated Cassidy. I don't listen to no damn Hotel or his mixtapes. He wasn't representing nothing to me. You can see what I represent, or what I like. So anyway, I hated him too. I hated him up until this battle. I hated Cassidy musically. When I see him on interviews and see his personality, I fuck with the guy. Like, yo, I like this. Yeah, he's real. Like, I like what he's saying. He's making sense. But at the same time, when I see him on Breakfast Club talking about you better break fast like an egg McMuffin, I was like, what the fuck is this bread coming into battling again for? Fucking stay over there. Egg McMuffin, blood, you need to just stay. That's a waste. You're a waste man. That's a waste man, bar. And you're talking about always it's a little bit deep for everyone to. Deep! You crap! Dizaster's gonna kill him. So that's what I thought. And I hated. And I put this on the Angry Fan Facebook. I put it in comments. I was cussing Cassidy. I was saying he's gonna lose. So that's the whole point. He come and made me a fan by displaying all these different skills. And when he done that Dizaster shit, the thing that the best thing about the Dizaster impersonation is not the fact that he was going against Dizaster and he done it and he sounded like it. The thing that was impressive to me was the fact that I didn't know he can rap in that style. I didn't know he can rap like that. So not everyone can rap like that. He can rap like that, and he chooses not to because he represents something different. So that's that, man. So this outdated boy, we're putting that shit to the side first of all. Now, and like I said, he can say the most generic shit, but if it's real, it's real. Now, you could say this, it's not about what you're saying all the time, it's how you're saying it. We know that. I just discussed certain rappers getting by on swag or performance or whatever. But look, if you could just say something in a generic way, but it's real, and you also put cockiness and you also put aggression, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at them like, and it's just some real shit. As long as it rhymes, you're good money, and that's the problem. And this is why I believe Dizaster was off. He was off because Cassidy's shit was hitting. He wasn't expecting it to hit, and he didn't know how to come back from it. And then after the battle, he was talking about he wants to fight Cassidy. Like, that's when you know someone's really a bitch or hurt. You're in a battle rap. This man has not hit you. He's not disrespected you or shoved you or done anything in any sort of fucking way, and you're talking about you want to fight him. I need to remind people, Dizaster swung on Math because he said he was intimidated because of Math's reputation. And when Math was like, do it, it made him do it. And he felt, whatever. Like, this guy is literally what you call a bitch. Like, literally, like man who do them things there show that within them they are weak. They got some issues that they're not able to take another man standing there. Like, you can be there with your Grape Street Crip homies. They could be strapped up. You can scream Grape Street all the time. You could be talking about getting I get the man, I did it, and you shooting people. You could talk about all that. Then you're gonna be talking about you're scared because Cassidy was with people and the people had guns. Like, so what if they had guns? So fucking what? Just rap. Wow, they had guns. What the? Oh my! What do you say? Yo. No, if they had the guns out and it's pointing at you, like, I don't give a fuck if the gun's loaded or not. Don't fucking point that shit at me when I'm rapping. Just put it away. Let me rap. Done. You're scared because they had guns on them. If they had their guns out and pointed at you, fine. Wow, they had guns. Are you? And this is what I'm saying, he's a bitch, man. Because to go so deep to say that you're hurt so bad that you feel disrespected. Because you feel disrespected because he want a bitch and he intimidated you, and now you feel like you was intimidated by him, you were scared of him, you lost the battle, people are cussing you, you let your homies down, you let your side and your coast and the people put together and all this, you let all that shit down, and now you're clutching for straws, looking for excuses. You don't want to fight him. If you wanted to fight him, you'd have fought him right there. But no, what happened was you was intimidating, you were scared and all that shit, and now you're trying to lash out in not a lyrical way, because you can't lash out in a lyrical way because you had the chance and he beat you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so anyway, let's just get off that. So what do you lot, man, think of Dizaster's excuses and all that shit, man? Look, given I don't know the situation, I weren't there obviously, and I don't know what's going on the street level, Great Street and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be some real shit going on, you know what I'm saying, on the street that we as fans, we don't know and all that. So yeah, given we don't know that, and obviously I put the little blog out about like Young B, and like I said, I don't know how he passed or if he's got anything to do with street, or I don't know anything like that. So it's kind of like, we need to, as fans, we need to understand, yo, when Dizaster is saying like, oh, you know, we don't know what's going on, and isn't it true? Look, we don't. But I'm just saying how Dizaster appears, and he just appears like a bitch. Because all that other shit don't really seem like it had anything to do with Cassidy. It had nothing to do with Cassidy and who he was with. And now, yo, like I said, it seems like he's clutching for straws. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this fucking blog right now, man. I've been going off on one, doing this fucking recap. But yo, it's a big battle, man. It's a big thing. And yeah, man, let me know what you think. Did Cassidy win? Did Dizaster win? What do you think? Or like, what rounds, what bars stood out for you? You know what I'm saying? Let me know that sort of shit, man. What do you think about Dizaster's fucking excuses or reasons for him saying it? Like, am I overreacting by cussing him and all that shit, calling him a bitch? Or is there some real shit going on? Or was it like a bad environment because people had guns? Like you tell me, I don't really know. And who do you think Cassidy should go against? And am I overreacting? Is Cassidy really gonna be the GOAT? Like, I don't know. You tell me what you think. I already said what I think. To me, just to brief summarize it, Cassidy won 3-0. Dizaster's acting like a bitch. Cassidy's gonna go down as being the GOAT. He's gonna beat any industry rapper he goes against, and there's probably like an 80% chance he's gonna have at least a classic with any battle rapper he goes against, and there's a good chance of him winning, simply because he's Cassidy. He don't need spectacular bars to win. His demeanor, his persona, his cockiness, his arrogance, his delivery, his believability, that's what gets him through. And if he has some generic bars, it's gonna be like, hey, okay. But if he steps his bar game up, there ain't gonna be no stopping him. And yeah, let me know who you think. And I want to see him personally go against Moot. That's who I want to think. That's who I want to see him against, Moot, because that shit goes back, you know. So let me know what you think about all of that, man. But yo, this is the Trey signing out, man. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and all that sort of shit. I'm about to go sleep right now. It's fucking 18 minutes past 4 in the morning up in this bitch, UK. Shit. But yo, man, big up Angry Fan Movement. Big up Cassidy. Big up everyone that put that shit together, man. And yeah, stay in tune, man. Subscribe and like, and let me know what you think about this shit, man. One more time, look 'em up. Bless.
King pull up on a track with the rhythm. Brr is the sound as they hit 'em. Let the pagans ears burst as they listen. Aim with precision, it's a deadly incision. Them a fool when I ting them arisen, cause my pen saves souls just like them a christen. I try you stay on a mission, greatness and vision. Know then explode on a system.